Dream, a YouTuber who has millions of subscribers, created a viral Minecraft trend, and got multiple world records. Most would say he's pretty good at Minecraft. Or is he? See, I recently watched one of Dream's world record speedruns, and some of the choices he made in the run seemed a bit suspicious. So I analyzed the footage, and here's what I found. When Dream spawns, he's facing a wall. Nothing obvious right away, but let's keep moving. About 30 seconds later, Dream sees a cactus. What's so weird about a cactus? The cactus is huge. Now, this world could have spawned like that, but it's very rare. The other way this can exist is if a lot of time is spent near it. The only question is, what was he doing in that time? Let's move on to the next part of the video. Next, Dream finds a village. I can't really see anything suspicious about this part, but what Dream does next is where it gets really strange. See, Dream finds a desert temple. Nothing weird about that, he's in a desert. The strange thing is that he finds a looting 3 book. And even though this is a possibility to spawn in the desert temple loot, this creates a lot of other questions. See, Dream freaks out when he finds the desert temple, which seems normal, except for the fact that he was resetting for a desert temple. Now, you could argue that he was planning to use the infinite trade glitch, but that doesn't really work either, because this run was in 1.15.2 and that was patched in 1.14. Now, all of that could be a coincidence, even though it's probably not. Let's move on to the next point. The next point is a while later. We see Dream leaving the Nether and he throws a pearl. After Dream travels for a while, then he throws another pearl and decides this must be where the stronghold is. Nothing strange about that, right? Well, next he digs straight down and finds nothing. So he pillars up about 20 blocks, and after pillaring back up, he randomly decides just to dig into a wall for fun and just happens to find the stronghold. Now, this technically could happen. He did use F3 to check his level and went back up. But for him to dig into the wall is kinda suspicious. But that's not the only suspicious thing that happens. When he goes into the stronghold, he is presented with 2 paths, one dark and one light. He chose the dark one. Now, the reason that this is weird is because strongholds generate light, which means if there were 2 places you would want to go, you would more likely want to go to the one that's generating light than the dark one. Not only this, but he does the same thing again, and 2 seconds later finds the stronghold. But even though we have found tons of strange things, we have no proof. Nothing that can't technically happen. Which means that Dream could have technically just gotten really lucky. But I refuse to believe that. Alright guys, so the first thing is this is 1.5, this is the seed. The thing is, that the super interesting thing is here. It says, major props to a real Benex for his amazing time. I saw it midway through attempting this record and almost gave up because it was such a great run. Which is ridiculous because of the fact that when in this entire run would he have been able to see it? Even that wasn't complete evidence, but I refused to give up, and logged on to a world with the seed from Dream's run. Not only that, but if you teleport to the chords of where he found the stronghold, you're in an ocean, and the nearest stronghold is 1,400 blocks away. So I think it's safe to assume that Dream cheated. He could have technically just put in the wrong seed, but I think the fact that it's been 4 years since this run and nobody's talked about it is crazy to me. But that's the video. If you enjoyed it, maybe consider subscribing, and have a good one.